Hey guys, welcome back to Crafting Crazy Beautiful. So today we are making a Frankenstein 20-ounce tumbler. So we're going to go ahead and do this tumbler tutorial today. Here are the supplies that you will need for today. Feel free to pause if you need to so you can get them all. And we're just going to go ahead and get started. Now for me, I like to sketch out my design first. Please do not make fun of my sketch, guys. I'm not the best artist here with the drawing. But I like to sketch it out first to kind of give me an idea of what I want this tumbler to look like. I also do this with my Nutcracker tumbler. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my best to kind of sketch out his hairline to kind of match what I had going on in the reference photo. So we're just going to go ahead and go through that. And we're just going to speed through. Most of this video is going to be a little fast. Otherwise, we would have had like a 2-hour-long video, guys. So to spare you, everything will be done fast. Now, what you'll see is when I go in with this paint, I am going to be going in with the black, but the black is just not doing it for me. And you'll see that in a few moments. And then I will actually link the materials that I use down below so that you can see, you know, what I used instead of paint in certain areas. And just kind of, be able to do it for yourself as well and make it easier for you. So right now I'm taping up the bottom half so I can get his face portion sectioned off. And so I can go in with the paint for that. But we're going to start with the hair first now that we already have it sectioned off with the tape. Now, like I said, I went in with this paint. I didn't have any more black acrylic. I thought I did. I did not. And I hated it. Look how thin that is. You can barely see anything. So it really wasn't working for me, guys. But no worries. That's what we have paint markers for. So I ended up going in with the paint marker, and I'm so glad I did. It gave me the coverage that I wanted. I'm so sorry, guys. I was out of frame. I accidentally had knocked the camera and moved it. So I was out of frame for a few moments of outlining the hair. And then we're just going to kind of breeze through here, and then I'll get back with you guys for the next part. So now we're going on with this green, and I tried to go in with this glow-in-the-dark green I got from Michael's. Didn't really do much for me, guys. I wanted it to glow in the dark, but that glow wasn't working. Now you can buy a certain spray to make that work for you though. Now with this, we went in with a different green, and I can link that down below if you guys really like the green color that I use. I went over this green several times to achieve the darker color that I wanted. So you kind of just go with the flow of how you want it to be. If you want a lighter face, then do with the lighter green. If you want a darker face, then add a little bit of a darker green with that lighter green to get that darker feel for you. That's still a little neon. So we're just going to go in, paint that in there. We're going to be really careful and try not to mess up the hair. But if we mess up the hair, no problem. We can always re-outline it. Remember that. When you make a boo-boo, no problem. Re-outline it. Repaint it. Don't fret. So once we're done with the face, which when I tell you I worked on the face probably longer than I worked on any other part of the tumbler, I gotta say, because I just wasn't satisfied, and I keep going until I am. I wait for it to dry and I go in again. So once we're done with the face, now we're going to go ahead and draw in his outfit. Me personally, I prefer to draw the outfit on rather than to go and make a file in Cricut or, go and purchase a file or anything like that. I prefer to draw it. I like how it comes out. I can kind of detail it if I want to. I have a choice on where we go here. And you can do the same thing, I guess, with the cut files, but this is just more fun for me. You do it how you want to do it, though. If you want to draw it on, have some fun. If you don't want to draw it on, you can still have some fun using the vinyl. So no problem. So once we're done with the outline, we go ahead and go on with the dark, with the paint marker. And I would suggest the paint marker to have regardless, because it's so much easier for your outlines. Trying to paint an outline can really be aggressive, guys. If you got it, you got it, though. If you can do it, you can do it. Me, I'm going in with that paint marker, make my life easier, and I just love how dark and how full it is. And then I'm going to go in with purple once we get to that middle portion. I feel like, Frankenstein should have a little purple shirt. And it's Halloween. So he gave Frankenstein a purple shirt, guys. And I went over this purple 1,000,001 times. You will not see that on the video. My phone ended up dying while I was recording. And I didn't realize until after we had finished the whole purple part of his shirt. Going in with the bottom with blue, I'm not really concerned about how dark this blue is because I'm using a really dark glitter. And I want this blue to kind of pop through it just a little bit because depending on what that base layer is, you'll have like a different reflective color for your glitter. I'll also link the glitters that I'm using below. For the most part, I mostly use glitter chimp glitters, as you guys know by now. If you don't know, I'm a glitter chimp girl. I love glitter chimp's glitter. So we're going to continue on going through with this, and then we're going to head over to the portion where we put the glitter on each spot. And then that point, that's when I start using the Mod Podge. Now, you can choose whatever glitter you want. I will link the ones I use down below, like I said, but it's up to you. You know, if you want to use a sparkly glitter, or if you don't want to use glitter at all, don't use glitter. That's completely up to you. Just make sure if you're not using glitter that you make those colors really solid and that you make sure you give them a little sheen. So like I said, the video is going really fast. So it's a little difficult for you to see everything. Let me know if you guys don't like the fast videos too. If you guys prefer me to do it slower, I will go slower. I did the faster videos so I felt like they would be more acceptable. Like you guys might want the videos to not take so long because sometimes they're like 20 minutes. So now that we're done, I went outside and sprayed this with acrylic sealer. I used the 2x Rust-Oleum Clear Matte. And I sprayed it twice. I let it dry and then sprayed it again just to try to keep that glitter in place. It still moved, by the way. It still moved. But the second time around, we had a much better situation. So now I feel like without these outlines that I'm going to do next that, you know, it wouldn't pop. Now, as for this SVG here, I did do this on Cricut. This is my SVG. If you guys like it, I'll have it linked below and you can use the face too. It also comes with the stitches. So you'll be able to put his little stitches on his face and on wherever you want to put his stitches at. So we've already done a vinyl video, but basically you just want to make sure you find where you want it to be. You don't want to lay it down too hard at first. You don't want to put too much pressure and lay it down because you're going to have to fight to peel it back up. But once you find that spot, lay it down, smooth it out, make sure it's smooth. Add the rest of your embellishments, make sure they are smooth because if they're not, they're going to lift up when you put the resin. Now, here, you can either use vinyl to outline the outfit or you can use these fun little strips right here. They're like little vinyl strips. I will link them down below. I got them off of Amazon. I feel like it's a really great deal. I feel like it's not, you know, you will be happy you bought it rather than stressing out about having to get all these perfect lines on your Cricut machine and having to wait for them. And you have a multitude of colors that comes in the box. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish outlining everything. And then once we're done with the outline, we're going to go ahead back to epoxy. And then we'll pretty much be done with this tumbler. So I hope you guys are really enjoying the video. Please leave comments below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. You know, I want to make sure that you guys are enjoying, that you guys feel like you're getting what you need out of these videos. So make sure to let me know. Comment down below. My email's down there. Send me an email. Let me know how you guys feel. Now, really quick, I just want to note that when you're putting the epoxy on after you have the decals, you want to make sure, like I said, that those decals are really varnished onto that tumbler. You want to make sure that they're on there. I also spray it with spray sealer one more time before I go ahead and put the epoxy because I feel like it kind of holds everything in place. And it might look dull at first, but as you can see, I'm putting the epoxy on and it's getting light again. It's getting that sheen and that shiny, glittery feel going on again because it was dull a minute ago. And then when you're doing the epoxy, I take my time. I pour a little bit and smooth it around. Pour a little bit and smooth it around. And then once I have good coverage, then I start making sure everything looks smooth and everything looks good. Because, you know, if you don't have enough epoxy, you'll end up with those fish eyes. If you have too much epoxy, you'll end up with some of those weird little bulky spots because it started pooling. But thank you guys for joining for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, like I said. And here is our finished product. I think he is so cute. I will be dropping a Tumbler video for the topper. I got you guys on that one as well. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to live your crazy, beautiful life. Bye.